This is the other paranormal haunted house that Dr. Ashley built. I will be creating a family to live in it. Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to my channel, and I'm back again with another video. This time I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm doing a Create a Sim video, and I'll be using the items from Paranormal Stuff. And for the Create a Sim items, I decided to do Paranormal Stuff and base game for the mother and father. But for the children, since there are no paranormal stuff for the children, I decided to leave the children the same. And my spelling is not very good with the last name McKinley, since it can be spelled different ways. But anyway, I decided to use the hairstyles from Paranormal Stuff for both Meredith and Marcus. I really like the clothes from Paranormal Stuff. Unfortunately, for athletic, for swimming, and for like cold weather, they didn't have clothes that fit there. So instead I used base game items. Well, here are the twins, Madeline and Marian. While they are both bookworms, Marian is a social butterfly. Marian will go out of her way to start book clubs and do gatherings, and she'll do a lot of reading of books and discuss her favorite books. Marian's favorite books are superhero books. She really loves sagas and enjoys discussing them with her friends and doing a lot of role plays. Meredith looks a little too skinny right now. How about I add a little bit of mass to her? How about make her a little bigger? Okay, she's a little too big. How about making her smaller? Okay, I think she's good. Let's make her booty a little bigger. And how about her melons as well? Meredith's boobs are a little too high. How about I make them sag a little? Okay, I think she's good. Now let's go adjust Marcus's frame. Marcus is definitely not athletic, nor is he lazy, but he needs to be at least strong enough to carry his kids around, since he's a father. This dress makes Meredith look fat. How about I take some mass away from her? Meredith is good to go! I will be uploading this household to the gallery. Without further ado, let's move this family into the haunted house. I wasted no time at building up Meredith's medium skill. I want Meredith to become a paranormal investigator. To become a paranormal investigator, you need to be licensed. There are two ways of acquiring a paranormal investigator's license. Through Gidry or the reward store. Well, I decided to go through Gidry. I would really like Gidry to pay this house a visit. Seriously, there's a table downstairs. You two need to leave. I'm trying to cleanse this house. Meredith is all shooken up from these ghosts. I can't have her rest now. I bet Meredith isn't feeling very beautiful today. Believe it or not, the medium skill doesn't take very long to max out. Meredith is having a ghostly experience right now. She needs to keep communicating with the ghosts. These parenthood pop-ups can be very annoying. Having one child makes you a parent. Having two makes me a referee. Regardless of only having one child or two, I feel like a referee. If parenting in The Sims 4 is hard, parenting in real life must be very difficult. Woohoo! Meredith just reached medium level 2. She can now host seances with other Sims. Teamwork makes the dream work, but I'm fine with Meredith just doing it alone. You can do this, Meredith. Meredith needs to believe in herself. Kids can be very messy and parents have to do all the damn work. Shaggy and Scooby would make terrible mediums. The ghosts would keep chasing them in circles. Meredith is a strong woman. She ain't afraid of no ghost. Meredith has finally reached medium level 3. Bonehealer can clean up after those little stinkers. Meredith is getting very tired right now. I can't be having her sleeping on the job. Meredith needs to get herself some coffee. Meredith sure busted her butt trying to cleanse this house. The coffee break sure is worth it. If you have to shit, do in the bathroom. Her bladder is getting pretty low anyway. Meredith needs to stay away from coffee. She is lactose intolerant and still uses milk in her coffee. She needs to get back to the seance table and continue cleansing this house. Meredith just summoned specters. Specters are a new entity in The Sims 4 Paranormal Stuff. Meredith is actually making this house much more haunted. I really hope Temperance doesn't show up. He is not welcome here. These specters are much worse than children. They're fine when they're happy, but you don't want to piss them off. I hope the conversation goes well between Meredith and those little specters. They are very difficult to please. Boo, you stink, Meredith. But mostly from farting. Those little shits are making a mess. Bonehelda! Really need to cleanse this house. I have no time to clean up after the girls. Children really need to obey their parents, not going around causing mischief. Bonehilda needs to be summoned every once in a while. Otherwise, she'll have no body to help. Get it? She's a skeleton? She has no body. Haha. Meredith shouldn't be yelling at her daughter again. Her daughter deserved it. Taking messes is not okay. Bonehild has to do all the work. What would Scooby do? Him and Shaggy would definitely not handle this. They would run and hide. They would be found shivering in a closet. Windenburg has some nice closets to hide and shiver in. OMG, the specters are back! Meredith needs to be careful not to upset the specters again. Those smiles will be turning into frowns. You never want to see an angry specter. I think it's too late. Meredith really pissed off the specters. One thing Meredith will never do is hide and shiver in a closet. Oh wait, there are no closets in this house. Meredith and Marcus need a kiss outside. They don't want to make Bonehild jealous. Bonehild has no body to fall in love with. Zoinks! What was that? Oh wait, it must be a haunted doll. Never mind about that. Meredith needs to eat some food. Beans, beans, the musical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot. If it wasn't for the kids making a mess, Bonehild would have no body to talk to. Bonehild really loves her drink. She is dancing like nobody is watching. Meredith just ripped ass at the dinner table. This girl is on fire! I think Bonehild is fed up with Meredith's farting. Meredith just summoned Felix Sight. She is sure psyched to see him. Meredith is shivering just like Shaggy and Scooby. I think Meredith is still bloated from those beans. She's floating and floating at the same time. Meredith is now ready for her paranormal investigator license. Gidry will be visiting the family very soon. Now that Gideon is here, Meredith can now be a paranormal investigator. She will be having a good time with this job. It's now Meredith's first day of work. Hopefully this house isn't too haunted for her. What house will Meredith be cleansing? This is what makes the paranormal investigator career so fun. Exercising a house can be very challenging at times. A terrified sim will be unable to do their job. This can be incredibly frustrating. Okay, Meredith will be exercising this tiny home from Tiny Living. Tiny Living is one of my most favorite stuff packs. Paranormal and Tiny Living are the only stuff packs I bought at full price. All other stuff packs I actually bought on discount. EA has stuff, expansion, and game packs on sale every so often. But anyway, let's exercise this house. I really hope this specter accepts my painting. These specters are a little fussy. This goo monster doesn't really like being pulled apart. It seems like Meredith can never please the specters. She can never seem to get rid of the specters, but she can get rid of the cursed objects. Being around cursed objects for too long can really stress a sim out. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Like this video and don't forget to subscribe. Also, leave a comment below, tell me what you think of this video and what videos you would also like to watch. Until next time, later hot potatoes!